Oh, my double chin. See what?
Little
Shit, boy.
gobbler, little
Hey, you
gobbler.
hanging out. Look like a little turkey.
You're
I've lost weight everywhere but my double chin. It's crazy.
That's crazy.
gonna have that, bro. You're gonna have that.
Yeah,
I
whenever you're
believe it.
fat for so long, it takes a while to get it all going.
I've been fat and skinny so many times my nipples look weird. Ah, God dang, I hope somebody's recording already.
Oh, we're
Yeah.
recording.
Oh, sweet, because I'm not. I am now, though.
Oh
Oh, that's
God.
a clip. Holy shoot, boy.
Oh, so
So do we?
Andy, what?
Huh?
What, Shane?
I was going to ask if anybody has any ideas what we're going to talk about.
No, I was just gonna. Andy never told me what he did for work. He just said, I don't remember."
So I cut one tree actually, a little bitty one, like this big,
Gotcha.
all day.
Did you
I
have
was
to
done.
go?
I finished two jobs by. I was back at mom and dad's by 12.
Didn't you have to go get homie today, or was that yesterday?
That
That
was
was
yesterday.
yesterday.
Yeah,
We had to
yeah.
go get his tail, which is wild. But
He didn't
he was
sleep at
like,
all, did he?
dude, yeah, he slept. That joker said he slept the whole time. He slept all day yesterday and everything.
Oh
Probably.
We
my
didn't get
Like,
out
god,
there till 1 o'clock.
what else are you going to do during that time?
bro! I just don't know if I'd be sleeping on the river, like on
Well,
my
he wasn't
boat.
like. So he was in the marsh, like.
Oh,
So it's not really the river. I mean, the current's going to go both ways.
yeah.
Yeah.
His boat, man, that joker wasn't going nowhere. So
Did I ever figure out what was wrong with it?
it's not getting fuel. He thinks he needs a new fuel filter. We were gonna stop and get it. Um, we were gonna go to the parts store and get like some pieces of like hose connector to splice the hose together, like bypass the fuel filter, just so he could drive his boat back. And I told Dad, I said, there ain't. Let's just get his tail back to the boat ramp.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
So, can y'all hear that?
No,
No.
your mic, you can't hear much around, like
But
surroundings.
it picks up everything in here. Like,
No, it doesn't. Like, you'll laugh sometimes and it won't even pick that up.
no, I get that, but like, so I can hear it through my headphones that's coming
Oh,
through this
Oh,
microphone.
well, it's not coming through on our end.
Yeah, I guess it's too low of a. I don't know, but what'd y'all do for work today?
I just did tune-ups and then got some prices out.
I didn't do anything besides
He
put.
Hell yeah!
worked on a deer
Yeah,
stand.
I started putting together a dad's deer stand that he ordered a while ago.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
That's what's up.
and
Did
then I
some
picked stuff
pricing.
up from the yard for this hurricane that's coming. But other than that, I didn't do much.
I should have brought my generator home for mom and dad. So how about mom was talking about? Well, we got two generators, so one we can hook up to the deep freezers, and the other one we can hook up to the camper and just stay in the camper if we lose power. And I said that one generator's mine. Like it's coming to my house. She's like, "Oh yeah, I guess it is yours, isn't it?" I said, "Yeah. If I lose power, and y'all got two generators, one of them's mine. That one's coming to my house. If I don't lose
If,
power, y'all can keep both of them."
if we lose power, I'm going to Cobtown. I mean, what's the chance, or mom and dad, what's the chances of my house, mom and dad, and Cobtown all losing power? That'd be crazy.
It's possible, but
It's possible, but it would have
I
to
tell you
be.
what, man. I went to a hurricane in where was it? Bainbridge, Georgia. Hurricane Michael, buddy.
Yeah.
They're an hour and a half from the coast, inland, straight in from like Tallahassee and all that.
Yeah, but they were in
They're,
direct line, though.
I mean, that thing's
He
talking
just
about
totally
coming right
froze.
over. I do.
Yeah, but I don't think it's going to be a hurricane by the time it gets to us. Yeah, both of y'all's cameras are froze.
You're lagging. Like you're
Yeah, I
frozen.
Now
probably
he's
am.
froze. Oh, now he's back.
Yeah, well, I have. It's like raining and stuff, so you know how my internet does.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a chance that my stuff just shuts off in the middle of this.
That's
That's
crazy.
true.
Um, but yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. It's hard to tell with them things. Sometimes it's uh, they as soon as they hit land, they bust up into nothing. Sometimes, man, they objectors will last a long time.
Oh yeah, for
The
sure.
problem is hot water. The ocean water is hot,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that's what causes them things to get
Well,
strong.
Cobtown's on the good side of it.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
We're on the bad side of it. So
Yeah.
hopefully, if we lose power, even if Cobtown does, hopefully it's something simple and they can get power back. Cause I'm not like when Matthew come through and I live right down the road from mom and dad. I was
Yeah.
without power for 7 days. Now mom and
Yeah,
dad
but
got power back quick because they're on the same grid as the post office and all that.
yeah.
So I just ended up staying over there. Well, yeah, I didn't have power for 7 straight days.
Well, so the good thing is like about your neighborhood, all your stuff's underground. Like all your
That's
power and
not a
all that.
good thing. It's not a good thing.
For power, it is a good thing.
No, it's not. My power goes out just in regular thunderstorms. Like my power goes out once a month. I'm constantly
But
having my power go
but
out.
what I'm saying is you're not gonna you're okay. But as the water goes away, that'll be fine. What I'm saying is you can't have if you have a bunch of trees blow down all over your neighborhood. No one's losing power because of that. As soon as the water goes away and they flip their breaker thing back on,
I don't know
you got
because the reason I say that is because we can have wind. If the wind gets too crazy, our power go out.
well, I don't know
Our
where your
power.
power's coming from
I
to
don't know
get you
neither.
underground.
I don't know neither, but the power in this neighborhood is terrible, and in Springfield in general, it's not good. I just rode through Springfield 2 weeks ago, and all of Springfield was out of power. The gas
Oh well,
stations, everything, all the lights were out,
It's actually terrible.
and it was like that for like an hour and a half.
yeah, that's actually crazy. That's
So
pretty wild.
Springfield's got trash power.
When I first moved out here, I lost power every single time it stormed. And in the last 2, 3 storms, it ain't. But
That that's how it was when we first moved here. I mean, dude, it was
I was like, is it gonna be like this
every other
every
week.
time?
Yeah,
Good grief.
Oh, I
every
hold my
time
breath
there was
every time. If the wind blows, I hold my breath. I'm like, when's
matter
it
of
going
fact,
out?
our power like and then come back on real quick today while we were sitting eating dinner. So I was like, "Oh God, we got to get this podcast out. I can't lose power already."
Oh boy.
But well, guys, welcome to the Southern Roots podcast. I'm Andy.
I'm Seth.
And I'm Shane.
This podcast we talk about all kind of different stuff: football, hunting, weather, you name it. We're gonna talk about it.
If it affects us,
We, yeah, if it has anything to do with our daily life, you're probably gonna hear about it.
yeah.
With that being
Good,
said,
good or
let's get
bad.
into it. Yeah, yeah, let's get into it. Good or bad, it don't matter. You're gonna know. Uh, but so what y'all think about y'all's pickems, man? Y'all think they're gonna be good?
I'm about to look at them again. I think I'm pretty solid on everything,
I can't look at mine.
and I'm
He'll
even
switch it up.
I
and
can't
I'm
look
even
at mine
more
right now.
confident in the pick 'em
I'm changing.
that
So the only one I think I'm different on y'all, and I'm changing it.
I was about to say because I'm even more confident after like a week of listening and all that stuff. I
Yeah,
am so much more confident on
yeah.
that pick. It's not even
I
funny.
saw some. I saw some clips from one of their practices, bro. I was like, these guys are trash. I was like, this is not gonna be good. It
Especially their
might not even
first
be a
game.
good
They
game.
might
And
be
Yeah,
decent
not only that,
like on the second half of the season because they're starting to mesh, but their first game, that's why I said I'm really thinking TCU's gonna cover.
they actually may cover. Honestly,
It's
no,
changing what?
I changed it to I don't
I
know
mean,
if they're going to cover to they're going to cover.
I've flipped all the way around. Like,
What did Dion do to you all of a sudden?
I just seen some stuff from their like clips of some of like their practices, man, and it just does not look good. I mean, it could have been some bad players. I don't even know who it was on their team, but it was.
Nobody knows their
I was
players.
like, that's the thing. Like, you can't hardly find
Yeah.
anything out about any of their players, but then also it's like that clip was like,
That's bad.
I could probably do better than that, and I'm fat.
Yeah. Well, talking of college football, it was back this past weekend. We actually got to
Yeah,
watch
man.
college games. We all watched them together.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I enjoyed it too, man. It was a lot of fun, man. That old keto diet goes straight out the window as soon as college football season
Oh,
gets
I'm
here,
telling
though.
you, dude,
Holy.
just over the weekend. I put on like I had to buckle down this week because I put on like 5 pounds over the weekend. It
Good
was
God.
not good.
I didn't put on
Yeah.
that much, but I did add a pound, though. But, man,
Well,
college football.
I was lax last week with it, and
Yeah.
then over the weekend I was like bumping. I ain't worried about none of it. And then I got on the scale Monday. I was like, ooh, I'm worried about it
Ooh,
again.
I need to worry about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I was like, I told myself I'm not gonna get back over 200. Yes, sir. 205 Monday morning. I was like, no, sir. That's not gonna work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm not going to lie, man. The Navy Notre Dame game was not as good as I thought it was going to be either.
Yeah.
Notre Dame looked. They looked better than I anticipated them looking for their first game.
That quarterback, he actually looked pretty good.
Yeah. Quarterback did look good.
I think he threw for
Uh,
like 266, like 4 touchdowns or something.
it was 260 something, yeah. Yeah, he did look pretty good, though.
There
We'll
was a
see what they
couple.
become.
There was a couple
Yeah.
balls that he threw late, like downfield, but I mean they still caught him. So
Oh, and his first game of the year too.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, they look better than I anticipated them looking. Cause like I mean, I'll go
At
ahead and
least
tell you,
he's connected on those passes.
it's not gonna surprise me if like Georgia and Alabama and LSU they come out there. Well, LSU can't, but like if Georgia and Alabama against these no name teams start out kind of slow, kind of shaky. Um,
Yeah.
yeah,
LSU
'Cause-
can't, not against FSU.
nope.
no.
Nope.
So that's the game I'm looking most forward to this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Is that
You know what I
on
hate
Sunday?
the most?
Right?
Yeah,
Yes,
Sunday.
that is Sunday. You know what I hate the most is that the first time in God knows how long Georgia finally gets a night game. It's against nobody.
And it's not televised.
Yeah, I gotta find it. It's was you said ESPN Plus?
Oh, it's not.
ESPN Plus or SEC Network Plus. Yep.
I got Hulu, so I
I
got
have. I
ESPN
think
Plus.
I have. I might say I have.
Well, I
ESPN
mean,
Plus.
it's considered a night game. But let's be honest, the game's gonna be like the actual game's probably gonna be over before it's
Even
actually dark. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. It starts at
7:30.
6.
starts at
It
6,
starts-
but
Yeah, that game's over before it's dark.
it should be. If not, that means we're calling timeouts, and we're probably in a closer game than we want to be.
That game
But
should be
if
over.
yeah, if we
in the
got there
first half.
and we boat race them, that game will be over quick. Like I'm talking about actual like whistle blow 4 quarters over, game will be over before it's dark.
Yeah.
I still want them to turn on the red light.
And they probably will. It'd be dark enough that you can see it, but it won't be like
Yeah.
you know like
Maybe
it is
towards the
in
end of the game,
November.
it'll be dark enough for it.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the entrance thing?
No, I'm talking about like during the fourth quarter. At the start of the fourth quarter, they turn the
Oh,
red
yeah.
lights on.
Yeah, the sun will start going down that time. I mean,
You're looking at what, 8:30?
hey, you spend all that money on the motherfucking lights, you better put them
You're
on.
gonna turn them on, yeah. But it's crazy to think that college football now, just a couple years ago, bro, it took 30 minutes to light up the field. You know what I mean? Like they flip the switch on and they go, and then the lights
At
had
the
to heat
old
up.
stadiums, not at the big time stadiums.
But they dang sure didn't have no friggin' light shows going on in them a couple years ago.
That's been going on for a minute.
I don't remember seeing nothing like that.
Oh, you could probably go
I mean,
look
I
at
get,
LSU. You
like-
could probably go look at LSU 10 years ago. I'm sure they had stuff like that. I mean,
Right.
LSU's been having night games. You know, like
Every year,
six of them a year for the past 25 years. They got the light stuff down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Clemson plays Duke on Monday. Or
Yes. I
I'll be
believe it is
watching that.
Monday.
I think last I checked, I'll look again real quick. It was a 14-point spread, which I wasn't expecting that when I seen it. Um,
Clemson?
yeah,
That's closer than I thought it would be.
yeah.
It wouldn't be a total shocker if Duke wins that game.
Apparently,
Yeah, 14 spread's not that far.
now it's 13.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a total shocker. I mean, they have one of the best quarterbacks in the country. He's
Duke?
just on a bad. Yeah, that Drake May.
He's on North Carolina.
Oh, do I have him confused?
I was
Yeah.
about to say, I think so, yeah.
Oh yeah, I think I do.
The like people, the guy everybody was talking about should have been in the Heisman race last year, but because he went to North Carolina,
I mean, they're both basketball schools. It's understandable for me to get them confused.
that's a fact.
That's jacked up.
They're not really known for their football skills, that's for sure. But hey,
Yeah, man.
you beat
But they're
Clemson,
trying.
you'll get a little bit of noticeable, or
Yeah.
become a little bit noticeable.
Depends
But-
on what Clemson you get. There's a reason Clemsoning is a term.
Clemsoning?
Yeah.
I've never heard that term.
Oh, it's a term.
What's it mean?
They just fall apart.
Oh, I thought.
I
That's
mean,
what,
their
like,
song, their walkout song should be "Fall Apart" by Post Malone.
Well, I'll spit this Powerade out. Gatorade out. Oh,
I
man.
need to call Dabo Sweeney and see if he can do that.
That'd be crazy.
Let them come out to fall off.
Mm.
Buddy. So we got Georgia's first game against UT Martin. LSU plays Sunday. Clemson plays Monday. Who does what's her face have? Alabama have this week.
They got a nobody too, like Tennessee State or something like that, playing a high school team. We're
Ooh,
playing a high school
Florida
team.
plays on Thursday. I'll be watching that.
Yeah, they play
Who they got
Utah.
Thursday?
Utah.
That's actually probably gonna be a good game.
Utah's gonna want that revenge.
Mm-hmm.
Fun fact I learned off of what's it called? What's that show called we all just watched on Netflix? Swamp Kings.
Yeah,
Swamp
Swamp Kings, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know Urban Meyer come from Utah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Another thing about Swamp Kings, everybody says that. I mean, Seth told me that people said that was just made for Florida fans. If you're a college football fan, there's no way you don't enjoy that. I mean, I hate Florida
for sure.
more than any team out there, but that was fun. Anytime you have a team that's that dominant, watching
man.
how it was done,
It's always fun. Yeah.
yeah, because like I mean,
Behind the
there's
scenes stuff. Yeah.
yeah,
It
I mean,
just
they were
wasn't as much
intense.
behind the scenes as what people wanted. That's all it is.
Everybody just wanted all
probably.
the controversy. They wanted more talk about Aaron Hernandez and Cam Newton and all that stuff, and it just wasn't in there. But there wasn't really no need for it. If you actually watch it, it would have made it not make sense unless they would have made the documentary about those
That
things.
stuff.
Yeah.
Which, there's a thing about Aaron Hernandez out on Netflix. I think.
Yeah, I watched it.
I did
Kinda-
too.
kinda
It's been a
wild.
while though.
I haven't watched
Yeah.
it.
You should go watch it. It's pretty good. Have y'all seen the Johnny football one?
Oh, yeah.
I haven't watched it yet.
It's kind
Dude,
of
I
wild,
watched
too.
like when I finished the Swamp Kings, I watched like 3 or 4 of those untold stuff on Netflix. I watched because that's what that is the untold, like it's like the series.
Mhm.
and
Oh,
then
okay.
The season or whatever.
I don't even have
Swamp
Netflix,
Kings.
so I don't know.
Gotcha. And then, so then I went and watched the Johnny football one. That's the same one. What's the Hawaiian guy from Notre Dame?
I don't know his name.
Matt. I can't remember his name. Maggie. I can't remember.
Manateo.
Manateo, that's right. The one
Yeah.
with the fake girlfriend.
Yeah, he's on there. He's got stuff on there about all that. Johnny Manziel's got one. Jake Paul's got one. That one's actually pretty good too, believe it or not.
I watched a video
Unpopular opinion. Yeah, I'll let you go.
on YouTube earlier, and this guy was interviewing uh, Paul Feinbaum, and he was talking about that Swamp Kings, and he said that there's a lot of stuff that he said about like Urban Meyer and just the whole thing in general that like just never made the cut because it was he was saying things that like I guess downgraded him, I guess. But he said
Yeah.
that the producers are from England or something like that. So
hmm,
they didn't get into all the details that
Getting all
everyone
the weeds.
yeah, they didn't get into the details that everyone wanted them to.
yeah.
No,
What was
but
your? Yeah, I was gonna say, what was
unpopular
your thing?
opinion. You brought up Jake Paul. I actually don't mind the Paul brothers.
I don't mind Jake. I honestly, God, don't mind Jake more than I do Logan.
I actually like Logan better than I do Jake.
Yeah, I like Logan
Hey,
I mean,
to me, I mean, I think Jake's the better boxer out of the two, but
oh,
I think Logan's just more down there. Like he's more open to having conversations. I feel like
I think that
than
comes
Jake
from
is.
his podcast stuff.
Yeah, I don't. I'll
probably.
listen to his podcast every now and then.
I've heard some of his podcasts, but I don't like listen to. I don't think I've ever listened to a full podcast yet.
Me neither. Just clips.
Um, yeah,
I've listened to full podcasts. I don't mind it. I don't listen to it regularly, but I normally get clowned for not minding the Paul brothers.
I don't mind. I don't mind them as much as, I mean, a lot of people can't stand them, but a lot of
Well,
people love them. Like,
some people can't get past. I mean, because don't get me wrong, like they definitely. I mean, Jake's gotten better too, but they have definitely had their fair share of controversy, and they were for a long time they were just freaking
Ignorant.
annoying, dude. Yeah, ignorant,
yeah,
annoying,
which I'm not
but
gonna lie, a lot of that stuff in that Untold thing, a lot of that stuff is explained.
I
All
mean,
that stuff
I need
with
to go and watch it. That may be
all
one
that
reason
stuff
why you
is
don't mind Jake more than Logan too.
yeah, all that stuff it was all it was to sell stuff.
Oh,
He
I knew that
he
from the
said
get go.
they said the what is it? You know the whole thing about
The
bad
forest.
attention
Oh no.
or what is it? Bad something. Bad attention better than no attention or something like that. He
Yeah.
said
Bad
people.
publicity is better than no
Yeah,
publicity.
yeah, yeah. That's
Yeah.
right. And he said people that hate you. He said will pay to try and watch you fail over people that support you.
Oh, 100%. Your biggest supporters are always the people that want to see you fail.
Exactly. He said
Never fails.
so he just made everybody want him to fail.
Oh yeah, they watch you harder than everybody because they want to anything that you mess up on. They're gonna be like, oh, you see, he did that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, they love
Yeah.
that stuff, dude.
But I
That's
mean
just
it
the society we
yeah.
live in.
Yeah. Which I ain't gonna lie, for the longest time I didn't know them much as they were like coming up through YouTube.
Yeah, me neither.
I didn't either. I just kept seeing the clips everywhere.
Yeah. And then but I thought Jake was older.
Mm-mm.
No, I knew he
He's a
wasn't. Yeah,
yeah, he's a younger brother. I didn't know that.
by a couple years, I think.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, cuz Logan had already like moved to LA and Jake was still in high school. He quit high school and moved out there with his brother.
Yeah, which
But
neither I don't know if they're living in LA now or not.
I
I
don't
know for a
Probably.
little while they
I
were.
know I think Logan's got a place in Puerto Rico.
Yeah,
But yeah. He yeah, it shocked me. Those things are pretty cool though. Those untold documentary things. They're pretty neat. You should watch them. They've got
yeah.
some
I may
like
need to see. Netflix just got. They just kept going up on their price and their shows. The show selection on Flight's all that good, and there's no live options or anything like that with
yeah.
Netflix. So I ended up just canceling it all together because almost anything you watch on Netflix, you can watch on YouTube TV or Hulu
Yeah.
or something like that, and then you can get live TV with those.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, my parents pay for Hulu and I mean Netflix and I just log in.
Yep.
So
Well, that's what I was doing, but the account that I had access to, I no longer do.
gotcha.
Gotcha.
But yeah, there's all kinds of them. I mean, there's like Hall of Fame, like a baseball Hall of Fame one that I haven't watched yet.
But
I mean,
I like stuff like that in general. On YouTube, there's a YouTube series called what is it called? But it talks about like how people came up and all that stuff. Hold on, let me look it up on YouTube so I can tell y'all. But like they got one about the Robertsons. It's like they're like 15, 20 minute videos.
yeah,
But that one was like 5 episodes. They have one about Dude Perfect.
it's pretty sweet.
Yes, I don't know what it's called. I can't think of it neither.
Documentaries in general are pretty cool. Just
For the
seeing,
most part, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I like watching stuff like that.
Josh Hamilton has one that I've watched. It's they're pretty interesting. I like watching. That's where I watch most of my stuff, and my stuff's not loading, so I have to tell y'all about it later. What did I
Yeah,
miss?
my wife just walked in this room behind me.
Uh,
Anyways,
kept it PG, right?
Oh.
yeah, she's got a baby in her hands. Not my baby, by the way, for those listening. I don't have no kids. It's my niece. Speaking of, shit, what time is it? Oh, that baby should be in bed. Yeah.
And
Trying to
that is
keep her
really
up.
gonna bother me. I can't think of the name of that stuff.
Mm-mm-mm.
Buddy, it was hot Saturday.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
my god, yeah, it
Holy
was.
cow, it was hot. We was out there shooting clays, man. Oh, speaking of Seth, did you take that stuff out of your buggy?
I got the bullets out before
Okay.
it rained. Thank God.
Okay, as
Yeah.
long as the shell, and those clays. I mean, granted, you don't. I don't think it matters if they get
No,
wet,
it doesn't. Now
but
I
the
gotta wait for
box
the
will.
box to dry before I bring
Yeah.
them in.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Supposed to rain for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was dumb hot. I was terrified to pull the trigger on my shotgun too.
Well, whenever it falls
Terrified.
apart in your hands, last time you used it,
Yeah, right.
there's a reason.
Yeah, I'm like, this mug's gonna explode in my
I am
face.
second is the name of the channel.
On YouTube.
Yeah,
Gotcha. That does those documentary type things.
yeah,
Gotcha. I'll have to look that up.
yeah. We went to go clean shotguns and ended up trying to put yours back together for 2 hours,
Yeah, buddy, we could not get it back together.
and then it still didn't. It was not
It
acting
finally
right.
went back together, but something's not right.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I don't think it's
So
anything to do with the shooting aspect. I think it'd be fine shooting. Is more of the
Ejecting.
ejection that is
yeah,
a
which it
problem.
always is. It's had an issue before with target load doing that, but it didn't never do it to that extent. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, I found out too that I mean I don't know if that's a problem. Have you looked up to see that's like a problem with those shotguns in general?
no, actually, I have not.
It's maybe a problem with those shotguns.
It might be
Yeah.
that load or something. Um,
Yeah.
which I went to Dunham's today. I won't stay still. I went to Dunham's today and tried their like holding their shotguns and stuff.
Which one you
They got
buying?
none from there, not a single one. They got some Benellis up there that are like $2,000. My wife would kill me if I bought a $2,000 shotgun. But we got like a Mossberg. Mossberg's the only one that had the safety on the top. The rest of them had the regular safety. And I
Mhm.
shoot left-handed. For those of you who don't know, I shoot left-handed, and you can't never find a left-handed shotgun anywhere, hardly ever. So I'm trying to find a shotgun that's got the safety on the top or a ambidextrous
Yeah.
safety. And the only ones that do is Mossberg, and I think Browning makes one, if I'm not mistaken. Browning makes one that's an ambidextrous safety, but Browning shotguns are
Yeah.
Crazy expensive.
dumb. Yes.
Yeah,
And that one I looked at last night that we were talking about was like $800, which isn't terrible. Not for a waterfowl shotgun, but
I tell you what, I learned that when we were shooting, I shoot that Mossberg a whole lot better than I do that 870.
Yeah. But it's
that
probably had a lot more shells through it too,
I was about to say that
and you're just used to it.
the Mossberg's
Yeah.
the Woodstock one.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I had trouble with the pump, just like trying to figure it out on that 870. With my
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, granted,
Yeah.
I've been shooting a Mossberg. I got that when I was, I don't know, probably 14, something like that.
Yeah.
So was that like 13 years I've been shooting that shotgun?
Yeah. Which that's like
Probably.
I ain't even hardly ever shot a pump shotgun, and uh, it's it was. I mean, that Mossberg was smooth.
But like I struggle because I've been all I really shot is Mossberg shotguns. So that safety on the top, whenever I get a shotgun that has the safety on the bottom on the trigger guard, I
Not used to it.
yeah, instinct is push up, pull the trigger. So even when I was shooting that 870, I would go to push up, and then couldn't pull the trigger. And so then I get off safety and I'm rushing, and it was a disaster.
Shoot, having that turkey choke on my shotgun, why? I mean, it was like shooting a rifle, son. You had to be
That
on
was
it, on it.
that was tough.
Baby, we'll go out and get him, though, boy.
Reach out there and touch something.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But we we got to do it again for sure.
We still
Maybe
got
when it
plenty of
gets a
shells
little
and
bit
plenty of
cooler.
clays.
Oh yeah, we got the
Yeah.
stuff for it now.
We just need to go get one more hand thrower because that thrower that we got,
Buddy, I'm just
that
gonna
thing
wait till
was
I can
trash.
buy one of those automatic ones.
I'll do some reviews on that one that you're talking about
Yeah.
before you just
Yeah,
go
I
buy it.
will.
I mean,
Yeah.
it may be dog crap too.
Yeah, that's true.
Which that thrower that we've had it for freaking ever, and then it just
Really?
sat up for years and years and years and years. So that probably
Freaking
don't have
ever.
nothing either.
Yeah.
Which you can adjust. I was looking at it. You can adjust that thing, make it go higher and stuff.
Yeah.
We were shooting right over that tall grass, so if that grass is cut right there, it's probably not that bad.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
being that grass is 5 to 7 foot tall in places,
But I just feel like even having to reload it every time, it was
That
just easier
does
just
suck.
to throw it
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
hand thrower.
especially when it's just a little flip of the wrist and it's like,
Yeah.
you know. But it be what it be. We didn't.
My
do too-
allergies kicking my tail right now.
Oh, look, you got punched.
I'm gonna
I
tell you
swear,
that
dude.
eye right there look like it. It
It's
makes my
killing
eyes
me.
water. I can't do it, man. Like if somebody's eyes are messed up, like my junk be like, ah.
And it's like, yeah, me too.
Yeah, I was like, thanks for that, appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, sinuses get my tail bad.
Dude, I got stung by a yellow jacket yesterday at work, right on the top
Did
of
it?
my hand.
Did it hurt?
Well, I was cleaning a coil with chemical, and whenever that chemical gets on your hand, it burns, and you just gotta spray it off.
Yeah.
So that's what I thought it was at first. I just sprayed my hand off, wasn't paying attention, and it kept burning. And I looked down, that jerk was all swollen up. It's still swollen today. I was like
Dang.
running a fever and everything.
You were
There's
running
still
a fever?
pus coming out of it.
No,
No,
his
my-
hand.
Right there where I
was
got
like,
stung. is.
Dang, boy, you should have went to the hospital.
No,
Just
it's
gonna
still
tough
got
it
pus
out,
coming out
man.
of it and everything.
Huh?
He's just gonna tough it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't go to the doctor, man. Almost everybody that has died goes to the doctor. It's like the last place they go.
I mean, it
So
makes
I just,
sense.
I just avoid the doctor.
You're just gonna die at home.
He's gonna be like, "Hey man, I should have went and got that bee sting checked out. I ain't feeling so good.
Just
Gone, boy.
out cold, son.
Go to sleep. Wake up
Best
in
way to
heaven.
go. That was the best way to go.
At least that's what he hopes he wakes up at."
Hey, now.
I'm just kidding. Uh, hey, I was about to say. Oh, so I was on TikTok, right? Shocker, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was about to say. Honestly,
I so I seen a TikTok. I was like, oh, dude, I'm gonna use that on our first TikTok for our podcast. And as soon as I went to our podcast, as soon as I tried to find it again, like I could not find it, and I've scrolled TikTok all day today. Not even hardly watching them, just like,
Is it a sound that you're looking for?
well, it's like a certain thing, like I don't know what it's called. Like, I don't know enough about TikTok to know the terminology of it, but it's like a, so it's, I plan on putting like a picture of our logo that we got,
mm-hmm.
and then putting like point of view, POV, uh, our first podcast episode's dropping in however many days I figured it out from. And it's like a guy. I've seen the videos. It's like a dude like standing there. He's like in gray or white or something, and he's like screaming in like excitement type thing. And I was like, it's been all over my for you page. And as soon as I like try and do it, I can't find it nowhere.
I haven't seen a video like that at all.
Not that I can think of.
Well,
My
they
For You
gone, man.
page is all over the place, though.
I
Mine
swear.
is too. And I swear, for the love of God, my junk will be hunting, gaming, football, all that. And as soon as my wife's beside me, some girl's butt's gonna pop up. I'm like, yeah, what the? Where did this even come from? And it happened earlier today. She's like, huh, y'all be sending those back and forth, don't you? I said, no, I ain't even
Go
see
look
them.
back through our
I'm
text.
about to
It's
say.
not on. My For You page, if you saw my For You page, 1 minute you would think I'm a depressed drunk cowboy. The next minute you think I'm the best waterfowl hunter in the world.
I know, right?
The
That's
next minute
crazy.
you think I'm an absolute gym rat. I mean, it's
Yeah, it has nothing to do with my TikTok has absolutely nothing to do with females ever
no.
until I'm
I
beside my
don't
wife.
know. I have like I could watch 100 videos and one of them would be some chick dancing or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like the video that I was scrolling earlier. I mean, like this chick's whole butt was out. I was like, God dang, what the frig? This is terrible timing.
And not I was gonna say not god dang in a good way neither.
Yeah, I was like, it wasn't even thinking. I wasn't even talking about the TikTok. I was like, this could not come at a worse time right now.
TikTok knows it always be trying
I
to
swear.
sabotage people.
It does, man. It sure does.
Since we talked about tonight, that's all our For You page is gonna be.
Probably, hey TikTok, I need a certain thing for my our podcast TikTok so I can post a video. I was trying not to post a whole lot on TikTok before we actually had an episode up.
Yeah.
That way, if somebody saw it and they tried to go to our
Do you have
podcast,
one that we can post?
not yet, no.
I think I
What?
can send you those videos of us shooting.
Yeah.
Oh no, I ain't even done none of that yet.
Yeah, I figured, but still.
I was gonna wait. Like I said, I was gonna wait till we had a podcast up, an episode up.
Which one should be
Uh,
dropping?
Tomorrow, probably.
Yeah.
by the time this is up, there's one already out.
Yes.
Yeah. This will be our second one.
Second or third.
Yeah, this is the second or third one for sure.
We're about to get on a more regular schedule there. We
Yeah.
record, gives us 2 days to put it out. That way it'll be out before the college games, so y'all can listen to our pickems and think we know what we're talking about or think we're absolute idiots when it comes to college football.
And you'll probably think both at some point. That's for sure.
I know
Yeah,
I will be thinking I'm an idiot, and sometimes I'll think I'm smart.
that's
Man,
why
I
we love
remember
college
one
football.
year. What was it? It was like 2 years ago
2 years ago.
when we started college pick'ems, and I swear it was like every underdog won. I'm like, this joker's got a 9% chance of winning the game. Like 9% of people have chose this team, and they just found a way. I'm like, my
Oh,
pick'ems went
it
through.
totally read my pickles for that
Yeah,
year.
it went through the ringer, bro.
That's when we did it with Terry
Terry, yeah. Y'all got a
and
dog.
Terry just yeah, Terry walked the dog on us after that. Like it was like 2 weeks in a row.
And it was just over after that, huh?
Oh, dude, it's like I couldn't make a right decision.
Mm.
Mm. Yeah, I couldn't. It didn't
But
matter who.
last
It
year,
was
I was
gonna
on
lose.
fire with it. Last year,
I fell off last year bad.
Last year I was I.
Like not as far as fall off on like losing my picks. Like fall off like I would forget to pick.
Well, you're doing
oh
all
yeah,
those weddings and stuff, kind of.
Yeah, which I got one wedding in October, and I'm gonna say this quiet because my wife's in the living room, but hoping to buy a shotgun with that money. But but anyways, uh, yeah, I got one wedding and I'm done, man. I
I don't
told
blame you.
I told people that when it quit being fun, I'd stop, and it has.
Well, it just got. I mean, everything.
It was just every
Everybody's always
weekend.
like, well, not only that. Everybody's like, oh, I love summertime. I love summer. I hate summertime. For one, crazy busy at work. And
Yeah.
it's stupid hot. You can't enjoy anything. And everything I like doing starts when it gets cold. That's
Shoot,
when
Yeah.
college football comes
Saturday,
in. That's when all the hunting season comes in.
Saturday, man. After about an hour and a half, I was like, come on, it's about time to go sit in the AC,
Oh
man.
It's
yeah.
time to go
Golly.
back to the house, boy. We also didn't bring nothing to
Oh
drink
yeah, we
out
were
there. We didn't have
retarded. I
no
mean,
water. We didn't have no. I mean,
Yeah.
it was
Also,
like, hey, let's
like
go
we were.
stand in the middle of a
I
field
know we were close,
in a
but
hundred
still,
degree.
I was say. I mean, like we were. You know,
100, 200
three
yards from
hundred
my house.
yards
Yeah,
from yeah, 200-300 yards from your house, 200-300 yards from the camper. I mean, it's not
Also,
like
I don't know where your parents got them burgers from, but them burgers were smacking, buddy.
they got them somewhere in Vidalia. They were pre-made patties. They just weren't frozen.
yeah,
They were good.
Yeah, them things was
yeah. They were good.
Vidalia's good for
legit.
some things,
Onions.
That's what they say.
and apparently
I
those
mean, literally
patties.
like world known for their onions.
They
They
are
are the
actually
best.
good.
They are the best onions out there. Like I don't. I'm not even a big fan of onions. I can almost just eat those onions.
I did last year.
Like an apple.
No,
Just
I mean, I wouldn't go
Dad,
that far.
no, Dad cut a piece and gave it to me, and I was like, that's
Speaking
actually
of that,
pretty
have
good.
y'all seen the video of the kid that swears an onion is an apple? He's
no.
like, I want to eat the apple. I want to eat the apple. And the mom's like, it's not an
Oh,
apple.
I'm just
He's
giving it to
like,
him.
yeah, it
Oh
is
yeah,
an
I'm letting him
apple.
bite it.
Oh, she did.
Oh, okay.
And so then the kid, that's how you know that kid's gonna be tough whenever he
Oh,
gets older,
he just
because
eating
He
through
just
it,
eats
yeah,
son.
like he just lets it go.
tears are coming down, and he's like doing everything he can to continue eating that. Like,
It's
this is good. It's like, no, it's not. You know, it's not.
You're so full of crap, kid.
oh god.
That kid was
Uh,
not gonna be wrong though.
no, he's like, buddy, I've made this decision. I'm sticking with it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a good trait to have, but boy, can it get you into
It can,
trouble.
yeah. That
Mm-hmm.
made him eat that whole onion, didn't it? Holy
Ain't
cow,
no
that's
way.
crazy.
I'm like that, but I'm not about to eat something that's disgusting just to prove a point that I was right.
No,
Like I was wrong. You're right.
Yeah.
This tastes
fact.
like crap.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
I used to always get my kids to eat lemons,
and then they started liking them.
and then they started liking it. Wasn't fun no more. But what was fun is because then they are like, "Oh, I like lemons." You know, you can get those like the lemon juice in the little
Yeah.
squeeze
Yes.
bottles, and it's shaped like a lemon.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh, I love lemons. I love lemons. I want some." I was like, "You're not gonna like that." Yeah, I will. All right, open up, and it wasn't just a little drop. I mean, I squirted in their mouth. they don't like lemon juice no more.
I bet not. That stuff's gross.
Oh, that's bad. Especially when you get that's a mouthful of it.
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
Colton turned into like the movie Elf. Whenever he like gets all like excited, where he's like, that's what that's what Colton was like. He's like,
Holy cow.
Oh
That's
god, I can
crazy.
see it.
Me too, for sure. That Joker's like, I don't
Oh,
know.
he was panic mode, son.
Oh
He's a
yeah, he
trip.
was freaking out. Yeah, Colton, he's gonna be. Everybody's like, "Oh, you're gonna have your hands full of Raylan." I mean, she's gonna get her. I mean, she's gonna get her fair share. But Colton, that whole saying, "If you're gonna be dumb, you got to be tough." Buddy's kind of dumb, and he's tough.
He's what, 5?
Yes.
Oh gosh.
I mean, it was just a couple weeks ago. I walked in there, and he done climbed on top of his Chester drawer. By pulling the drawers out, how it didn't fall on him, I don't know. He pulled the drawers out, used it like a ladder, got on top of it, and was jumping off that onto his bed.
I've
I was
done
like,
that one
son,
time.
stop. Like, what are you doing?
TV fell on my head when I did that.
Yeah, and I got blamed for that too.
That was a that was one of them big old TVs with
With
the
a big
big
back
old
on-
back on the end.
That
That weighed more than I did.
Killed him. Yeah, I was saying probably killed him probably.
Speaking of breaking TVs, I don't know if we ever told you any about the story of Seth putting a hole in mom and dad's TV one time.
Mm-hmm.
No.
We never told you about that story.
In
Oh,
the
this
living room?
yes.
Yeah,
No.
the old
I
house.
We
don't know
were
about that.
we were young, so this was like whenever the big screen TVs came out. It was before the flat screens. So
Yeah,
the big
Yeah,
like
yeah.
one of those had the speakers on the bottom.
yeah.
We got it. Seth had some like
Some
lightsaber or
sword,
whatever.
something.
Yeah, it was something
Some
like that.
sword.
He was in the living room just swinging it around, doing his thing, and bam, put a hole in the TV. He takes off running. Mom and dad get pissed. They're like, "What happened?" Seth's like, "Shane did it."
Oh no,
I
buddy.
swear. I swear he's like, "Shane did it." I was like, "What are you talking about?" No, I didn't. And mom and dad's like, "Don't lie to me. Did you put that hole in the TV?" I was like, "I did not put the hole in the TV. Seth did." They're like, "You're lying to me and you're blaming it on your little brother." Tore my tail up because they thought I was lying and I broke their TV. So I thought blistered my butt, right? And I was like, "Good God." And so after I got my tail tore up, I guess Seth felt bad. And he goes up to mom and dad. He's like, "It was me." I was like, "Bro, I already took the butt whooping. Just leave it
Yeah.
alone."
Now we're
Like,
both getting tail whooping.
I
For
was
nothing.
like
I did
5.
for nothing.
yeah, you could have
Okay.
just got one for me later. What are you talking
we
about?
did a little swapperoonie, you know what I mean? Like, holy
Yeah,
cow.
so we both got our tails tore up for something that he did.
Yeah.
He put a daggone hole in TV and blamed me. They just knew it was
Oh
me, man.
my god. That's
Is that when they
crazy.
bought the flat screen and that I have now? Because we've had this flat screen forever.
No, I don't think so. I think
And
they
so
bought
they
that
paid
whenever
like
they moved it.
$7,000 for it.
No, I think
Flat
they
screens
bought
used to
that
be
TV whenever
so
they
expensive.
when they
Yeah.
moved into the house they're in now.
I have no
And
idea.
you got to think we've been in that house. They've been in that house for 12 years.
Yeah, I know. I just don't know. I can't remember. I know
Yeah.
that TV's heavy.
Yeah, it's
Dude,
heavy.
flat screens used to be, when they first come out with those flat screens, bro, they used to be so dang expensive. It's unreal. And now you can get like a 75 inch for like $300.
I bought my 65 inch when I moved in this house for 3 something. Yeah.
Yeah,
The
and it's a
75s were
smart
like,
one too, ain't it?
yeah, of course.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you can get you an old regular flat screen. Well, I don't even know if they make a regular non-smart flat screen
I
anymore.
I
don't
don't
think
think
so.
they do.
There's no reason
That's
to. You
great.
wouldn't sell
Yeah,
them.
there's no. Yeah. That's nuts, man. It's
Seth
crazy.
tried killing me with a butter knife one time too.
That just
Like,
happened.
actually try and kill you?
He actually, me and Dad, we were in his room. This is when we lived in Rincon. We're in his room playing
PS-
NBA Street Volume 2 on the PlayStation 2.
In Seth's room?
No, in Dad's room.
Oh, okay.
Which to me is still one of the best video games ever made. That game was so much fun. But we were in there playing it. I'm sitting on the floor. Dad's sitting up on his bed. We're playing it, and I don't know what I did to make Seth so mad, but he come in there with a
What
butter
didn't you
knife.
do? Let's be honest. But keep
Dude,
going.
this is whenever you were younger. I mean,
It didn't matter.
I didn't really start torturing until you got older.
Yeah.
But he come in there with, I guess he was trying to kill me before I could really torture him.
Yeah. He's like, I'm stopping this right off rip, boy.
Yeah, he said it's not happening to me. He come in there with a butter knife, and we're playing the game, and he just starts like I'm talking about hand over his head coming down. I'm rolling around the room trying to get away from him, and Dad finally catches it, and he's like, "What are you doing?" So it's like, I don't know. Turns around, walks off. Dad's like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Oh
no,
my
sir."
god. That's wild. This ma- my dad's dad, my uncle stabbed my dad in the back with a butter knife by throwing it.
Literally stabbed him in the back. So when your dad said he's been stabbed in the back, he means he's
He
actually been stabbed in
actually,
the back.
yeah, yeah,
Like not metaphorically, like, oh, you stabbed
yeah,
me in the back, like you actually stabbed me in the back.
yeah.
That's
With a
crazy.
butter knife, threw it. He threw that jerk and it stuck in his back up.
Dude, you know
Back.
how hard you gotta throw something to stick a butter knife in flesh?
Pretty hard. First of all, my biggest question is, I don't know what I was doing with my hand there, but my biggest question is, why are you throwing the butter knife? And then two is how, like, unlucky does my dad have to be to it be going? Because you know it's not going in like backwards. Like it's way butter knives are way too thick,
Yeah.
and the other end's just not that sharp. Like there's no point, a real point or nothing like that
Mm-mm.
on them.
Oh yeah.
So, like, how unlucky do you have to be that it's the right side of that thing and straight enough to like,
Go in.
yeah, that crazy.
Back, dude, back when our dads were kids, it was a different generation too. I mean, Dad told me a story not that long ago. Well, I say not long ago. We talked about it again, but the first time I told was a while ago. But Uncle Christian, his older brother, was doing something, and Dad's like, "Leave me alone," and he just kept coming at him and kept doing something, and so Dad went and locked himself in a room, plugged in an iron, and let it heat up, and then unplugged the iron and turned around and chased Uncle Christian through the house with the iron, trying to touch
Oh
him with
my
it.
god, that's crazy.
So yeah,
I'm
could
gonna
you
get
imagine?
you.
I don't know if you actually got it or not, but could you imagine, dude?
My thing is like, how mad do you have to make somebody to where they say, "Hold on, I got something for you. Let
Who
me
even
go."
thinks of something like that?
Yeah, that's crazy. My dad said they used to play like, you know how we have airsoft guns?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They used to play like with actual BB guns.
Oh, Seth knows about that.
But I did let Shane shoot me with it. I'm gonna be
Yeah, this is
honest.
one of the
He
times
asked
that
me, "Hey, can I shoot you with it?" I said, "Yeah, go ahead."
it was one of the pump ones.
Yeah.
And so he's like, just one pump at first, and then we just kept going up until it actually, until
Yeah,
it
until it
actually
actually
hurt.
hurt. Yeah.
I
We
got
were
my tail tore up for
young.
that. Yeah, I got my tail tore up for that
We were
one too.
behind the shed or something, bro. All the
Because
way in the
I
behind
knew
the
I
yard,
wasn't
cause
supposed to
yeah,
do it.
Yeah. He's like,
we're
I
all
know
the way
I'm
in the
not,
back
I know I'm
behind
not
the
supposed to be
shed.
shooting my brother. I'm
So
gonna
I
do
was
it
like,
anyways. Let's
yeah,
go hide.
let's go way back here where mom and dad can't see us.
I probably had like
Or
3
here,
whelps, and they're like, "What happened?" I'm like, I have no. I don't even know how they found out.
did one ever get stuck in you?
No,
No.
I was too
Buddy,
fat. That thing went.
my my cousin got shot in the face with one, right in his top of his lip,
Ooh,
and it went in and stuck in, like it, like his teeth stopped it.
Brittany's.
Sean,
Uh huh.
it was him. He got shot in the face with one by Malachi.
Dang. Brittany's cousin
Holy
got
cow.
shot in the eye with one. He's blind in that eye. Still to this
Well,
day.
one of our cousins got shot in the eye with one.
Well, they were fighting over the gun, bro, and it just went off. I think, didn't it?
How?
And
I can't remember
Could you
how it
imagine?
happened. I thought one of them got mad at the other one and just like shot in his direction, just happened to hit him in the eye.
That's crazy. I don't know what
Lord.
happened, but
I can't remember what happened either. I just remember it being a thing.
it was a thing. And, you
My
know,
uncle got shot in the eye when he was a kid too, by his brother. My other uncle. So this is like my dad's sister's husband. He got shot in the eye when he was a kid, by his brother. Um, and then like, but it wasn't like on purpose. So he shot. They were shooting at something, and it ricocheted off of it and come back and hit him in the eye.
Oh wow,
And
that's
stopped
so
like,
unlucky. Oh my
yeah,
god.
right. And stopped like centimeters from his brain or some crazy stuff. Like,
Oh,
Dang.
yeah, like it got
off of
in
a
there.
ricochet?
Dude, that's
Yeah.
actually crazy.
God, I
Yeah.
was thinking about buying my kids a 22 this year for Christmas. Now I'm scared to buy them a BB gun.
That wasn't a BB gun though. My uncle's wasn't a BB gun. I think it was
Okay.
like a one of those some small caliber gun, like a I don't know, probably a 22 or something. It was bigger than a BB gun. I do know that.
That makes a little bit more sense then.
Yeah. But
Speaking of stuff like how mom and dad found out with the whelps on Seth, we were we used to have a golf cart when we lived in the neighborhood in Rincon, and we, we were driving the golf cart
this man's
around.
already laughing.
We were driving a golf cart around, and Sage was on the back of it. And Sage is tough now, but Sage used to be a wuss. So you never actually knew if he was actually hurt or not.
Yeah.
And I went and I whipped the golf cart real hard around the cul-de-sac, and Sage come flying off the back and got like all skint up and everything. I was like, "Look, you're fine," because he's balling.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I was like, "No,
Yeah.
you're fine. You're not really hurt. You know, you got to be tough. You know, all the stuff that older brothers say to get
Oh
their
yeah.
brothers
Oh yeah.
to shut up.
Yeah. And it,
You can do
you
it. You can
care-
do it to me. Yeah,
Yeah, and you can care less about their well-being. You just don't want to get in trouble.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I've done
It's-
that a many a time.
And so I finally talked to him being okay, and I didn't realize like he was actually in pain. He was skint up pretty good.
Yeah.
And he goes and gets in the shower that night, and so it's burning, and mom just hears like whimpering in the bathroom, like soft crying, and so she goes in there. She's like, "What is wrong with you?" He's like, "No, nothing. I'm fine." And she looks, and he's all skins up down his leg and his back and everything, and yeah. I got my
Oh
tail
my
tore for that one too.
I say this guy is actually hurt. Holy cow!
Yeah,
That's
he's
wild.
actually hurt.
Jesus,
Oh man.
man, I didn't never. I can't say I never. I did that to my sister a couple times. We didn't ever like. I didn't ever actually hurt her, but there was definitely times where, like, I mean, we're kids, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Siblings are gonna play rough and this, that, and the other. I would do something, and I'm like, whoa, 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 hey, 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 I didn't mean to do it that hard. I'm sorry. I'm
Oh,
sorry."
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And she's crying, and I'm like, you just smack me, it'll be okay. So, but
Well, I think we
Yeah,
lost Shane.
I was about to say, I think we lost Shane too.
Well, I guess it'll be a good time to
Right.
end it. I guess.
I was about to end it here in a minute, anyways. I was just gonna keep an eye on the time, and then once it kind of gets close to an hour, we just gonna
Cut it.
cut it off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but all right, guys. Well, I appreciate you joining in on the podcast, or YouTube channel, whichever one you're watching or listening on. This is the Southern Roots Podcast. Thanks for joining. If you liked what you heard, enjoyed listening to us, make sure to like and subscribe.
That's
and
right.
follow so that y'all get notifications when we post.
We can grow this
Um,
thing.
Get this thing kind of out there, and we'll see what we can't make of it. Thank y'all for joining. Again, I'm Andy.
I'm Seth, and I think
and
Shane got
Shane
disconnected.
Is gone.
Yep.
There he goes.
He's gone.
That was perfect timing.
All right. Deuces.
All right.